Hello, my fellow Nigerians. They said, the Northerners says, why Northern leaders should apologize to ex-President Jonathan. Mahadi Shehu says. Mahadi Shehu, a public affairs analyst, recently urged Northern leaders to apologize to former President Goodluck Jonathan for the way he was treated during his time in office. In a video shared by African Independence Television, AIT, Shehu highlighted Jonathan's commitment to supporting northern communities by allocating federal resources to address issues related to the amajiri system, a traditional Islamic education system associated with street begging among children. According to Shehu, Jonathan's administration built specialized schools for amajiri children, aiming to improve their welfare and their educational opportunities. However, Shehu expressed disappointment that these efforts were neglected after Jonathan left office, leading the structures to deteriorate. He said Goodluck Jonathan dedicated federal resources meant for the nation to rehabilitate these amajiris. Soon after he left, we know how the structures are now. All those Nigerians who are abused and cast aspersions, including myself, on Jonathan during his own regime, needed to apologize to him openly. While politicians use them for political reasons, they don't look at the other side of the consequences of creating more hoodlums out of them and more armed robbers out of them. These young men who have been denied all the essence of life, all the goodies of life, who have been traumatized and reduced into pitiable materials, will one day emerge very soon to identify their enemies. Not far enemies, but people close to them, and they will take revenge. In a related issue, see what our people are saying again, the Northerners. They said the Northerners spotted, you see, the Northerners are calling on Goodluck Jonathan again to come and rescue them from the hand of the present regime. You see, Jonathan, Obi, Kwankwaso names resound as a political jostling intensifies. Northern group regrets voting against Jonathan in 2015, urges him to run now. You see, Kwankwaso visits OT, hints at alliance with Labour Party. Obedience movement rallies support for Obi presidential aid. NNPP cautions Abia government against meddling in the party's affairs. 3 names: Goodluck Jonathan, Peter Obi, and Rabiu Kwankwaso, featured at the weekend's reading of seismic shifts ahead on the 2027 general elections. Whether these figures will spark consequential political tremors remains to be seen in the coming days. The Arewa consensus for Jonathan, a northern political group, said it regretted voting against former President Goodluck Jonathan in the 2015 general elections, acknowledging that his administration had good intentions for the country. Speaking at a press briefing in Bauchi yesterday, the group's national coordinator, Maniru Musa Yizin, said that having experienced 2 different leaders since Jonathan's tenure, The North now realized the benefits it enjoyed under his administration. According to him, Jonathan's government prioritized human development, particularly in the northern region. As Nigerians of northern extraction, we felt especially privileged under Jonathan's administration when he introduced a human development program tailored to address the region's challenges. Yinsin said, for instance, appreciating the value of education for both personal and national development, we owe a debt of gratitude to His Excellency, the former president, for implementing the amajiri education initiative. This initiative aimed to provide underprivileged northern Muslim children with a chance to live a decent life. Unfortunately, this program was immediately scrapped after the 2015 elections. Yinsi also decried the economic difficulties faced by Nigerians under the current administration, asserting that most citizens live in abject poverty with no relief in sight, while the government continues to impose multiple taxes. If the government continues with its anti-people's policies, there will be no one left to vote in the next election. Yinsi warned, while appealing to Jonathan to consider contesting in the 2027 presidential election to rescue Nigerians from hardship. Highlighting Jonathan's leadership qualities, Yinsi emphasized that the former president, who hails from southern Nigeria, is well positioned to lead the country again, especially considering the ongoing power rotation between the north and south. It is our humble belief that upholding this unwritten rule of power rotation is crucial for Nigeria's unity and the harmonious coexistence of its diverse cultural groups, he added. This came as the national coordinator of the Obedient Movement, Dr. Yunusa Tanko, called on Nigerians committed to good governance, particularly the Igbo community, to remain steadfast in their support for Peter Obi's presidential ambition, which he described as crucial for a better Nigeria. Tanko made this call at a one-day symposium organized by the Obedient Movement in collaboration with Anambra State support groups, held at the All Saints Cathedral Auditorium, Onitsha, over the weekend. According to him, with Obi, the Labour Party's presidential candidate in the 2023 general elections, at the helm, the realization of a new Nigeria is within reach. Reflecting on Nigeria's history, Tanko noted that the nation's founding fathers, including Obafemi Awolowo, Nnamdi Azikiwe, and Tafawa Balewa, laid a solid foundation, but poor leadership had hindered progress. Following the formalization and restructuring of the Obedient Movement, this symposium is aimed at harmonizing efforts, strengthening our organizational structure, and unifying our mission to promote social and political cohesion, ethical leadership, and purpose-driven advocacy, Tanko said. He further emphasized that achieving a new Nigeria requires prioritizing the election of capable leaders, adding, we are committed to bidding farewell to bad governance by ensuring that the right individuals are elected to lead us. Tanko urged the Southeast to continue supporting the movement, reiterating that charity begins at home. He praised Peter Obi for his dedication to the nation's welfare and urged Nigerians to elect leaders who can advance national interests in 2027. The chairman of the occasion, Professor Stella Ukuna, highlighted the importance of good governance and commended the organizers for invigorating the movement. She encouraged members to expand their outreach beyond party lines. Also speaking, Valentine Ozigbo, the Labour Party's governorship aspirant for Anambra's 2025 election, reaffirmed the movement's commitment to advancing Nigerians' interest. He urged members to stay united in pursuing a better Nigeria, adding that the party's efforts in 2023 demonstrated the possibility of meaningful change. Ozigbo expressed gratitude to supporters who elevated the movement, particularly acknowledging the contributions of former President Olusegun Obasanjo and others. Meanwhile, Abia State Governor Alex Otti hosted Rabiu Kwankwaso, former Kano State Governor and the 2023 presidential candidate for the new Nigerian People's Party, at his country home in Mvozi, Isiala, Ngwa, South Local Council. The Guardian learned that the visit, which took place over the weekend, stirred the speculation of a potential alliance between Kwankwaso, NPP, and the Nanadi Usman-led faction of the Labour Party ahead of the 2027 general election. The development comes amid ongoing crisis within the LP at both state and national levels, which have been blamed for the party's defeat in the recently concluded elections across Abia's 17th council. My people, this is what we are saying. In the comment section, you are free to say your opinion. Share, love, like, subscribe to this channel. God bless Nigeria. Thanks and God bless. Amen.